GSL. In the bottom left, the last hope for Protoss. He is
SKMC.
And in the upper right, we have our Zerg player playing brilliantly in that last game, but how will he play on a different map? He is
삼성칸 RorO.
Tasteless. People trying to say that Bruce Willis died in Looper. Not true.
Not true
He
either.
ceased to exist. That is not dying.
that does not die
Did
either.
not die.
You guys need to just stop now.
Yeah. Stop trying.
Oh, they got a good one here, man. Bruce Willis dies in 12 Monkeys.
I don't remember. It's been so long.
12 Monkeys is not an easy movie to follow, by the way.
No, it's
But the
pretty
ending, I'm like,
complicated.
whoa. That's a great movie, though.
And supposedly he dies in Sin City as well.
Sorry, guys.
I don't know.
I was drunk
That's
when
a
I saw
comic
that
book,
movie.
guys.
It's a comic book, guys, not a movie.
Count, man. We're just gonna keep our.
Yeah.
See, we're doing that thing where we make up memories and stuff. I'm like, no, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't. Clearly, it doesn't happen. You know what's actually funny is I forgot he even started Sixth Sense.
Yeah.
For some reason, I just
Well, all I
imagined-
can think of is Die Hard.
I'm like making. I actually had some kind of fake memory that like Tom Hanks is in Sixth Sense or like something weird. I'm not even joking. I was like, did
Imagine Bruce Willis stuck on that island. How would he get messed up and cast away?
I don't know, man. But I know he'd be really good at suffering, and he's very convincing when he suffers. He's good at the kind of like, like that actor
he's
in pain.
perfect at it.
Now you know who's not as good at acting in pain as you've seen Nicolas Cage in what is that movie called? What is that movie where he goes? Go to YouTube right now, guys, and type in Nicolas Cage and then like in quotes like "not the bees."
Oh, I have no idea.
You see the scenes like "not the bees, no!" They're like, "Oh, they're stinging my eyes!" Ah, it's like the funniest thing.
Oh, is it terrible?
No, I mean it's so funny. Although I think that's probably not as much his fault as an actor as that is like terrible writing and somebody not just standing up and be like, "This is bad. You can't do this."
Yeah. Well, that's everyone's fault that was involved in that movie.
That's true.
All right. So everything looking standard for these guys right now. Should see that third hatch going down really soon for RorO.
Double gas is coming down here as well.
Yeah. And everything looking fine.
Great.
Tasteless.
I think it's all great.
Yeah. I'm enjoying it.
I'm watching the good players play the game. The game I love. The game I love. They love too. We're all
We all
connected. The red thread goes from my pinky to MC's.
What?
the like threads of fate or whatever.
Oh, the threads. Okay, these are the red. I'm like,
red
oh,
thread. Yeah.
okay. Fred's dead. Yeah, right.
That's it.
Well, we are still going to have to see core finishes, what it's going to be. You think it's going to be a Stargate or a Robo facility or even a Twilight Council?
Would not be surprised if it's a Stargate. If it is, it's going to be a slightly faster one this game, it looks like, because no +1 yet. But we'll see in just a second. If he throws down a Robo, I'm actually going to be a little bit surprised, because then it will probably be a Mortal push.
Sentry push, yeah.
Yeah. Could be, though. Oh, a Sentry immediately. Okay, so with an immediate Sentry, and he actually did scout the third base, so that Sentry means that very likely we're going to see something such as, let's say, a Warp Prism. Some Warp Prism harassment.
We haven't seen this in a while. I don't feel like this is the best map for Warp Prism harassment.
No, I don't either. Oh, wow, look at that. I'm actually a little bit surprised that he went Sentry and then
Stargate.
Stargate, yeah, wasn't expecting that one, but okay.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Normally you do get that Stalker, but you know, he might just be a little bit on edge right now. You might be thinking, maybe RorO is going to mix this up, because if you do take that third base and you've gotten gases in your main that MC has not been able to see and go right into a Baneling Bus and you went Stalker, then you can definitely die to that very quickly. So he might just be a little bit more careful than normal.
Yeah. All right, Stargate is on the way. Almost done. And +1 is just now started.
Yep. Fine timing on that +1. Phoenix being made, so he'll probably pool them. Doesn't have to. We've seen more and more players not pooling. But he'll definitely save up until at least 3.
Well, that's a good position there for the Stargate as well. Outside of, I mean, the Overlord's not just going to mosey in there, which we all know Overlords oftentimes do.
I know.
I mean, they are mosiers.
Well, they can mosey along all they want, Tasteless. Not getting in with those 2 sentries acting as sentries.
Yep. Well, you can see he just wants to clean up any Phoenixes out here. Got more gates on the way.
He's going to fly right through those watchtowers right now. And
yeah, I want to see if there's anything he can pick up there. The Overlord does spot the robotics facility. I'm really surprised, actually. He didn't check for that common position in this up in the center left. Well, where the second base is for that Overlord. There's like always an Overlord there, so that's a little bit weird.
Well, we do have a bunch of spores on the way, 4 to be exact right now, and we also have 3 queens out on the map. Surprised he hasn't gotten a 4th queen, actually, to be honest, but that's fine.
Yeah, a bit odd to see
finish up.
no queen there in the main.
You know what I really love, though? He started 17 drones when he saw these Phoenixes.
That's what you want to do. In fact, the funny thing is, whenever you're being hit by Phoenixes, one of the things you can oftentimes get away with is just expanding. They can't pick up buildings.
That is true. If they make a Void Ray, it can be a bit harder, but when you see the Phoenixes come out first, then you know there's no Void Ray.
Right.
Another smart thing to do, if you want to play a little bit more aggressive, you make a big round of Lings, because so many people just expand off of this, whereas if you just make Lings nonstop after seeing the Phoenixes, they normally won't have quite enough on ground because, you know, they've spent so much in the skies.
Yeah, exactly.
He is making quite a few Lings now, but with the buildings already going in place, +1 done,
pretty hard
and
to
a lot of
punish.
sentries out. Yeah, I don't see him actually getting this 3rd at all, really.
Now the 4th does go down, and looks like the Lings are going to try to come over here and just deny the space. Let's see if the force fields are going to be enough. And it's smart. I mean, RorO looks at that and says, "No, I'm not going to base my attack off you making a mistake," and then he almost makes you look bad on TV.
Now he wants to bait force fields, but MC won't be baited. He's not a worm, Tasteless.
No, he's not.
He's not a fish.
Yeah, I believe fish are the ones that are baited.
Well, you know what? The worms, when you put them on the hook, could you not say also that that's being baited? Because they're bait now? Before it was a worm, now it's bait.
Oh.
So he's been baited.
But it's a different kind. It's a different
usage, but I feel like that's not necessarily wrong. I always feel weird picking up changelings. I do too, but
yeah,
I'm just saying, I feel weird. I don't know.
It does feel weird. Oh! He dunked him in butter and slipped him through.
He was leaning against that pylon on the job.
Yeah, he can't just do that.
Warping in 3 stalkers.
Yeah, that was a weird choice there.
Yeah, normally you would see
like
Zealots,
these are good against Masslings, and it's like, no.
Looks like it shouldn't be too big a deal. Right?
No, actually, you know what? Now that the Lings have the surface area, it's a big deal.
Yeah, normally you warp in Zealots in that situation. Maybe you thought less got in than actually did, but that's pretty annoying there by RorO. Losing a few extra units that he didn't really need to. Oh my, oh! And there's what he was looking for.
It's a bloodbath.
Took him a while to get it, but that is pretty brutal.
About 10 force fields later, nothing could leave.
That's right. Very well done. All right. So after all that cool action with all those Lings, let's take a look at where this game is actually at. We're about to have about 90 drones for RorO. He is going into Spire. That Spire this time, not going to be Bermudas, though. Really doubt that. I think it's definitely going to be Corruptors. He's throwing down a lot of, well, not a lot of spines, but some spines right now. Thing is that MC is going to hit one of these Charge Law Archon, Colossus.
Say it, tell me how you feel, man.
Well, I feel like this is a really good choice by him, and it's going to be hard for RorO to stop, because where does RorO defend? It looks like he's choosing the 4th, but MC can walk around to the 3rd, or he can go up to the natural.
He could totally go up to the 2nd. I think that would be a great place.
Mm-hmm.
You can even, if the rocks are not, they're still there, right? At the
rocks? Yeah, they're still there.
You can really abuse that in this situation. The amount of Lings Zerg has.
Well,
force fields and the rocks.
Yeah, and you know he has charge and blink, so he basically his gateway units are going to be ready for the fight. Tasteless. Now, how many? Oh, you know what? Okay, MC's got this. He's got this. Look, he actually has fooled us all, Tasteless. He only has one Colossus, and he showed that against the Lings. So basically, there are going to be 10 Corruptors out.
11 Corruptors. 13.
No, 14. So that's 28 supply that doesn't count for RorO.
So this Colossus just insta dies, and then
yeah.
Luckily, the Corruptors can't hover low on ground.
He'll get the Phoenixes. He'll get the Warp Prism if it comes too close. But the Corruptors there's going to be like way more than he needs. So he's going to be relying mostly on Fungals and the Spine Crawlers. We'll see if he actually has enough to hold on. He might possibly. He might possibly here, because MC supply is a little bit lower. So for actual army that's going to fight each other, they're pretty even. Because those Corruptors not really doing it.
All right, here we go now.
Nice
Nice! That was so good.
Yeah,
That's exactly what he wanted to do, was pick up every single Infestor and do all the damage needed to do.
Here we do have really good Fungals going off so far, and in fact, those Sentry's going to be taken out. Not quite. Another nice warp in here by MC. But his supply has dwindled quite a bit. Thing is, do remember that 28 of that supply you see for RorO is in useless Corruptors right now.
Yeah, very true.
Still pushing forward. We do have some Fungals left. A couple of them, in fact.
I think there might just be too many Spine Crawlers, but if he can do it, push back this army enough, he can actually angle it so he can gun down the hatchery.
Yeah.
Without having to engage with the Spine Crawlers.
We have a lot of units being rallied out right now by RorO. In fact, we have Broodlords being made. And I think MC's been held, Tasteless.
Wow, I gotta say, considering how good that attack was here by MC, RorO is got solid defense.
Yeah, no, that was very good. He had enough Spine Crawlers. Thing is, if MC attacks somewhere else, he breaks it really. Right, the top of that ramp at the natural did have some spines making, but he could have gotten up there. That was the most heavily defended location that he attacked into. Anyways, we do have him continue to make a lot of units. The thing is, he doesn't really have anything that's super good against Broodlords right now. He has no Mothership tech. His only splash damage is in the form of Archons, and not even that many. So he's going to have to run around the map like a madman, which is something MC is very good at.
Well, MC is one of these guys. He's really good at playing from a deficit, so I wouldn't count him out just yet. By the way, Zerg has a lot of money here, a lot of disposable income.
Yeah. Well, we do have the Fleet Beacon on the way right now for MC. So he will be trying to get into that Mothership. And if anyone can make this game look close from here, it's MC. But RorO's position right now is like one that, as a Protoss player, I'd probably just say GG.
Yeah, I'd tap out, to be frank.
The upgrades he has, the unit composition that he's getting, the absolute unhurtedness of his army and economy. All right, pretty scary.
Takes out that pylon. But you notice, it's interesting to see just how comfortable RorO is being, excuse me, incredibly passive. Like, just completely fine with that. He's going to wait for MC to expand, which he's doing now, and probably just hit him.
Yeah, I mean,
just hit him hard.
It's a good way to go about it. And
sure.
Look, he's got all these upgrades on the way. He's taking another base. He's not in a super big rush. It's going to take MC a long time to get an army that can beat his, especially now. Like, those Charge Zealots, let me see how many there are. I mean, Charge Zealots are very nice against Zerg in the late game, but he has 23 of them. You know how much Broodlords care about Charge Zealots?
Ask me.
How much do...
they don't care.
No, they don't care at all.
Question.
So that's 26 supply for him now that is not really all that useful. I mean, he's...
Well, I mean,
12
Charizard's like the worst thing you could have right now. He's much better off sending them around.
Yeah, he's got to start sending them out.
I mean, at least if you have probes, you can build stuff with that.
Yeah, right.
You can mine minerals with them too. They're actually quite good. But
yeah, probes are nice against Zerg in the late game.
And see what? I don't even know if Zerg's going to attack in here. He might even just turn around.
Yeah, he might attack too before Mothership gets out, before the really scary unit composition gets
thanks,
out.
Broham.
Well, let's see, Tasteless. He is moving forward. I think it is the right choice. This is definitely... Oh, God, that unit composition is not being broken by MC. Not this time, MC. Sorry, buddy.
He's just closing in, sending out some changelings. MC rebuilding his pylons. an incredibly disappointing showing so far here from MC.
Yeah, it's too bad.
These are very basic games, you know?
Yeah, and RorO's playing fantastically, though. You do have to hand it to him.
Oh, absolutely.
Everything about the way he's playing is really, really,
I think he's playing better than Sulky played.
Yeah, oh yeah, I have to agree with that, definitely. Well, there's way too much stuff right here.
All right, well, this is what it looks like when a nerd dies.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal.
And, yep. We are probably going to see him potentially tap out here. He's doing a good job with some of these stalkers in the back, but I think there's just too many brood lords. He might even be able to just get underneath.
Well, the queens the queens have so much energy for transfusion here that he's just being way too cost efficient.
Yeah.
The funny thing is the Void Ray may end up killing these off, possibly. No, too many queens. But yeah, that's it, man. MC has nothing left. A lot of lings coming in here. That mothership, although not being even attacked right now, it's going to take a while to kill that many lings. Sorry, mothership.
Sorry, buddy. All right, now hitting these Archons and just... Guys, I want to make this really exciting for you, but I can't right now. GG, though, slowly but surely watch you get overrun. Yeah. All right.
Well,
what? Whoa, RorO.
RorO?
Yeah.
What about him?
Uh-oh, RorO.
Uh-oh, RorO?
Yeah, man.
Uh-oh, MC is more like it, Tasis.
That's true.
Looks like the curse is broken. Or it will be.
But, you know, we did see Sulky bring it all the way to Game 5. Let's see if MC can do that.
Yeah, that's true. You know, the next map, I do feel like MC will have a pretty good chance on. We haven't seen many PVZs on Icarus yet, and the one that really comes to my mind is that one with the spine crawler push into the masslings and banelings and stuff.
Yeah.
It was really a brilliant strategy for the map, but MC will have something planned that's really smart here.
He should be okay on this map.
I think he's actually going to do a good job here, because even though it's like, I think he's going to do like a gateway opening, not a forge opening.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
Do you think we could... Remember the build Squirtle did on this map? Proxy Robo?
Well, that was against Terran, though.
Oh, you're absolutely right, Artosis. When I was thinking about that build, I'm like,
how could you ever proxy Robo a Zerg? I'm like really thinking about it.
Well, I guess let's say that you had to do like
a warp
immortal, maybe you got a warp prism out fast, or I guess like
the problem is that
like
Zerglings.
I was gonna say like the warp. I could say you gonna get the immortals out there quicker, but then I'm like, yeah, but then the sentries have to walk on the map anyways.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's not good for me. We're going to take a quick break, and when we return, we're going to continue this and see if MC is going to come back or if RorO is going to close us out.